Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great today. Hope you're having a good start of the week. And welcome to this new middle of the day market update. Wanted to talk a little bit about Bitcoin, the market, what's going on. We're quite bullish right now. The US session, which opened an hour ago. Wanted to make this video a bit earlier, but was too late. The US session is doing great, getting quite a lot of bullish momentum while I switch my lights a little bit. And the altcoin market in general, like everything at this point of time, looks very bullish. So I am very bullish on the markets. I mean, in general, last week when those Bitcoin options were approved by the SEC, that was bullish fundamentally. Then yesterday, whether you believe it or not, it's still bullish. Kamala Harris also talked about crypto and being better for the crypto industries. Like I said, we'll have to see whether that's really true, but that is bullish because then all of a sudden the US election becomes even more bullish in general if both of them make those promises, and then long term it will depend what will actually be done. But no, if you look at the markets right now, US market opened relatively bullish here. We'll get to this a little bit later. This is Bitcoin, right? And I do think this is the 1 hour time frame, so really zoomed in, but I do think that matters, and I do think we get a little bit more of an insight on what to expect there. But if you look at the general markets here, if you look at the total three, so the altcoin market, that has broken out of this downtrend, as you can see, which matters. Now, whether this is instantly going to turn into an uptrend or first a consolidation before trending up, we have at least broken the downtrend, so that's bullish. And then if you look at the S&P 500, the stock markets, you can also see today pre-market was already trading a little bit higher, got a bit of a spike down, but is also bullish now. And it's a little bit too early to say that, but if we're able to stay above this previous all-time high, and if we're able to continue trending up like we have done for a very long period of time, that's going to be very, very bullish for crypto as well. So that's why that's what I told you. Everything right now looks quite bullish. And regardless of what Bitcoin will do, I do think the markets are bullish enough to still find opportunities, right? So right now, Bitcoin since last week, Thursday, has been kind of, volatile, but consolidating, all right? Mostly between, let's say, 64,000 and this level right here at 62,500. But then you see, for example, the AI narrative is extremely strong right now. It is also by far the strongest narrative in the game right now. But that's doing great, all right? So if you look at a coin like Near is absolutely skyrocketing after getting a bullish retest here. Render, same thing. Got a bullish retest here, is skyrocketing. Tau is extremely strong. Still trying to get into this a little bit later, but at this point of time, it isn't really providing great entries, or at least it's not really pulling back much. But that's what I mean. Like there will always be great altcoins. At this point of time, it's Near, it's Alt, it's Tia, it's Tau. But there will be those altcoins that perform well if we want to see the entire market move up. And for that, we're going back to Bitcoin before we'll talk about altcoins a little bit later. If we look at Bitcoin, I think on the 1 hour time frame, to get up to that 65,000, potentially 65,500 level. So up here, to get there, we need to get some sort of a 1 hour time frame close above 64,000. Until that period of time, we're still consolidating here. And I gotta say, like I said, after the US opening, we got some positive momentum coming in, and that is all great. But on the short term, if Bitcoin rejects here and goes back down to 62,500, then there is a potential to still, and that's also what we talked about this morning, to still dump down quite a bit lower, down to 62,000, potentially 61,000. I think ultimately we'll stay bullish. So do I think it's a major problem? No. But it could be a problem for you if you're a leverage trader, all right? So if we see some sort of capitulation here, so that longs are being closed and shorts are being opened and not being punished, then that's a great sign that we might not be able to break above 64,000, all right? So that's why that level is really the level to focus on. If we break above that in the next 1, 2, 3 hours, we'll get up to 65,000, we'll rally even higher. If we're not able to do so, and like I said, you look at the open interest and you see indications of longs closing, and which, by the way, is also kind of going on right now. You can see some shorts have been opened here and some longs closed. If that continues, then we might capitulate here, and then all of a sudden we're down at 62,500. Bitcoin dominance is finding support here, and then altcoins can turn very bearish. So be careful for that. Be ready for that. Keep an eye on the 1 hour time frame for Bitcoin. Keep an eye on the order flow. Then you'll be prepared. I will try to keep you updated on that as well if you follow me on Twitter. But that's up to you if you want to follow that. You can also follow it yourself. So before we talk about altcoins, I quickly wanted to also talk about the Signal group, because truly, like, there's a lot of Signal groups out there. I know I have my own Signal group. For those of you who don't know, I think ours is different. We have an amazing community. It's profitable, so that's obviously important. But there's also a ton of free education in there. I post all the news you need to know about crypto. So it's really, I think, a platform that allows you to stay updated on the entire markets. It's future trades, it's spot trades, but we also do some meme coins. So for example, some great meme coin calls we had, or that I posted in the last month is CAT, which we bought down here. That's up a total of 84% right now. And we also bought Mumu the Bull, which is also up a lot right now, which we bought at like 3,700. So that was up 60%. If you're interested in that, consider joining. Links will be down in the description and the pinned comment. Now let's talk about some altcoins. Now, a lot of altcoins are very bullish here. I think in general, you should keep an eye on the AI coins. So then we're talking about Arweave. Arweave is very bullish here. Fetch, if it pulls back. AI, I'm not that much of a fan of this project, but it looks quite bullish here. And then obviously Tau and Render and Near. I would say with Near, Render, Fetch and Tau, wait for some sort of a pullback or wait for Bitcoin to break above that 65,000 level. And then outside of that, I'll name some other cryptos. Super, if Super is able to break out above 98 cents, I think that's interesting. Keep an eye on Ethereum against Bitcoin. That's quite strong here. If that actually is able to continue here, I would buy, or at least I'm looking to buy Pendle and Arbitrum. So those are the Ethereum beta coins I think you need to keep an eye on. The RWA narrative is still relatively quiet, so not too much to say about that. And Layer 0. I think Layer 0 will pull back here, but I'm pretty sure you'll get some great entries around $4 and 3.8. So those are my thoughts for now. There's other cryptos, like there's a lot of cryptos I think you need to focus on right now. But that's a bit of a short and diversified list. If you do have any questions on any of that, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.